Good morning. Welcome. And thank you for joining us for the Zenith Accelerated Learning Academy and Osceola Virtual School Class of 2024 graduation ceremony. Please join me in welcoming our distinguished guests for this morning's ceremony. School board members Ms. Heather Cahoon, Mr. John Aguayo, Superintendent Dr. Mark Shanoff, Deputy Superintendent for Teaching, Learning, and Leading, Dr. Renee Clayton, Assistant Superintendent of High School Curriculum and Instruction, Dr. Chandra Evans, and Principal of Osceola Virtual School, Ms. Marcia Clevenger. My name is Robert Studley. I am the principal at Zenith Accelerated Academy. Before we welcome our most important guests of honor, a quick reminder. As a courtesy to all friends and families in attendance, please refrain from using air horns and noisemakers during the ceremony. Thank you. At this time, please join me in welcoming the class of 2024.
At this time, I would like to ask Osceola Virtual School Senior, Liana Narain, to please come to the stage. Audience, please stand and remove hats for the presentation of colors by Gateway High School Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard. Please join us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the national anthem.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you to Gateway's Marine Corps JROTC Color Guard and the Osceola Virtual School Senior, Lane Nareen. Hope I said that right. At this time, I'd like to recognize the Zenith Accelerated Learning Academy and the Osceola Virtual School faculty and staff in attendance by asking them to please stand. You could do that now. It is with their effort, understanding, and caring that we were able to have a safe and successful school year. Thank you. I'd also like to take a moment to thank Osceola Heritage Park, the Osceola Sheriff's Department, and the school district staff for making this event possible. This year's valedictorian from Zenith is Jocelyn Aguilar. Jocelyn is graduating with a 3.83 grade point average. Jocelyn comes to us from El Salvador and is a member of our school's English language learner group. She's a hard worker, both inside and outside of school. She was able to purchase herself a car this year. Jocelyn plans to go to college and continue her studies in business administration. I'm so proud to present to you Miss Jocelyn Aguilar.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jocelyn Aguilar. I'm very happy and grateful to be here with all of you. Dear teachers, parents, friends, and fellow graduates, today is a very special day for all of us. It is a day we celebrate not only the end of an important stage in our life, but also the beginning of a new adventure filled with opportunities and challenges. It is an honor for me to stand here before you to express my gratitude and share some thoughts on this significant day. First and foremost, I want to thank Ms. Catala, because for the past 4 years, she has always given me the best advice for my academic future. Even if it was just a simple thought, she always gave me the best counsel. It is wonderful to have a teacher like her who inspires you to go further in life. I also want to thank our wonderful teachers. You have been more than mentors. You have been mentor guides and role models. You have taught us not only academic subjects, but also life lessons that we will carry with us forever. Thank you for your patience, dedication, and for believing in us, even when we doubted ourselves. Your support and encouragement have helped us to get here, and for that we will be eternally grateful. To our parents and families, we own everything. You have been our pillar of unconditional support, our source of strength and motivation. You have been by our side every step of the way, celebrating our successes and comforting us in difficult times. Your love and sacrifice have given us the tools to reach our goals. Today, we share this achievement with you because without your support, we will not be here. To my fellow graduates, we have come a long way together. We have shared laughter, tears, successes, and failures. We have learned together and grown together. Each of us has contributed to making this experience unforgettable. As we look to the future, I know we will carry with us the memories and lessons we have shared. I wish you all success and happiness in whatever path you choose to follow. Finally, I want to thank the school community, from the administrators to the support staff. Each of you has played a crucial role in our education and in making our school a place where we can learn and grow. Thank you for your dedication and for creating an environment in which we have been able to thrive. Thank you all for being here and for being part of this special day. Congratulations, class of 2024, we did it.
At this time, I'd like to invite Haley Devlin to the stage. Haley Devlin is graduating with a 4.65 weighted GPA and 610 hours of community service. She is also receiving the Bright Futures Academic Scholarship Award, which will pay 100% of her tuition at a state university, and she has already earned her AA degree from Valencia College. Haley will be attending the University of Central Florida in the fall and will be majoring in English literature. Please welcome Haley to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, friends, family, and fellow graduates, I would like to first begin by admitting something. I'm extremely nervous, borderline freaking out, because what you may not know is that my speech class, the one that was supposed to prepare me for this moment, was a virtual class. First off, let me just say, it's a miracle I'm standing here in front of you today without a buffering symbol hovering over my head. Yes, I am indeed one of the few survivors of the virtual school COVID era. But hey, we made it, and now we're here in the flesh, not just pixels on a screen. We are here celebrating our achievements in person as the class of 2024. For my fellow Osceola Virtual School students, would any of you thought that our high school journey would consist of waking up each day, making the exhausting walk to the couch, and attending class wearing pajamas? I would bet at least 2 of you are wearing pajamas under your caps and gowns right now. You know who you are. Don't be jealous, Zenith. It took a lot of discipline. It wasn't all unicorns and rainbows. But through it all, we've persevered, proving that even in the virtual world, nothing can stop us from achieving greatness. Whether it was crafting essays, composing emails to teachers, or mastering the art of the perfectly worded Google search, our computers have been our constant companions throughout high school. And let's not forget those late-night brainstorming sessions that procrastination turned into existential crises faster than you can say writer's block. But hey, the struggle was worth it because it brought us here today, ready to conquer the world with our well-honed communication skills and killer autocorrect game. I know we come from all different walks of life, with different beliefs and backgrounds, but I'd be remiss not to acknowledge the one constant that's guided me through this journey: my faith in Christ. I've leaned on my faith during these challenging times, finding solace in prayer and strength in community. Speaking of miracles, let's take a moment to appreciate the real MVPs of our high school experience, the people who've pushed us, inspired us, and maybe even bribed us to wake up and log in each day. To our parents, teachers, mentors, and even that random guy Zach from Algebra Nation who taught us math, thank you. Without your support and occasional nagging, none of us would be here today. We would probably still be stuck at home, sitting and mindlessly scrolling through YouTube videos. So my fellow graduates, as we bid farewell to high school and embrace the adventures that lie ahead, let's remember to approach life with the same professionalism, humor, and unwavering faith that have carried us through these past few years. Congratulations, class of 2024. May our futures be as bright as our computer screens at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Well, good morning again. Osceola Virtual School graduates, families, and friends, I'm happy that we're able to join Zenith Accelerated Academy for our 2024 graduation ceremony. Dr. Studley will be addressing our Zenith students and families in just a few moments. I'm very proud of our Osceola Virtual School students who have had the opportunity to learn in an independent environment to meet their state graduation requirements. OVS students have learned to be organized and self-advocate for their learning. They have followed self-directed schedules and have learned that effective communication with teachers and administration, as well as time management skills, have been the key to their success. Our graduates this year have applied for and earned over $172,000 in continuing education scholarships. Nice work, you guys. Seniors, you have all shared with us your plans for the future and your next steps following graduation. However, it is important to always be willing to explore the world around you. These initial plans and choices are just the start of your future plans. There will be many opportunities throughout your life. Please look for those opportunities. Don't be afraid to encounter, to explore, to educate yourselves in the many careers available all around this world. I would look forward, and I do look forward, to seeing your amazing accomplishments and hearing of your adventures, all those adventures that you will choose.
You know, I can't possibly thank all the people who are involved in helping to get these graduates across the stage today. If I try, I'll forget to mention 1 or 2 people, but I do need to mention 2 folks who have really done all they can. These are people who are kind of behind the scenes, but they really go above and beyond to get the kids across the stage. The first one is Mrs. McKenna, our school media specialist and testing coordinator. She's actually back at the school right now testing more students to try to help them to get to where you are today. The second one is Miss Wiggum, our senior class guidance counselor, who has the monumental task of managing every senior in our school and is here tonight helping them to graduate. Let's give her some recognition. You know, one might think after 20 some odd years of hosting these graduation ceremonies, I wouldn't get nervous anymore. But I have to tell you, the truth is I actually do. My heart's beating heavy right now, my hands are cold. I do get very nervous, and I know I look cool as a cucumber, but I'm pretty nervous, just like many of you will be nervous when you walk across the stage here and shake hands, earn your diploma, and go on with your life and do great things. In thinking about graduation, I try to come up with a theme of some words of wisdom that I can share with you so that when you leave here, you might think, wow, that Dr. Studley, he is so smart. How does he know all of this stuff? You know, but it takes a lot of thinking, a lot of Google searching to come up with some good things, something profound to say. So sometimes I look for a premonition or a sign. And I thought I had that sign about 2 weeks ago when Dr. Evans came to our school and she told about the history of William Ernest Henley, and she read the poem Invictus. And I thought to myself, this is the inspiration I've been looking for. I want to tell the students about being the master of their fate and the captain of their soul. Later that night, I was watching the Kennedy Awards for Comedy and the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor. This year's recipient was Kevin Hart. And what caught me and caused me to get up, get a piece of paper and write this down, what he said was, growing up, I was always told that I could do whatever I wanted to do, that I could be whatever I wanted to be. And I got to thinking, we tell our students a lot of things, how to behave, how to earn credits, how to get along with others, but I would be remiss if you had never heard those words, that you can do whatever you want to do, and you can be whatever you want to be. So the next day I came to work, the very next morning, and I have the privilege of greeting all the students on morning announcements. And at the end of morning announcements, we have a thought for the day. And the very next day, after hearing Dr. Evans and the words of William Ernest Henley and the Invictus poem's message of master of my fate, captain of my soul, and hearing the words of Kevin Hart to do whatever you want to do, to be whatever you want to be, I read the thought for the day. And the thought for the day said, you're free to make your own choices, but you will never be free from the consequences of those choices. And I thought to myself, wow, the triple threat of great advice. Now, how am I going to wrap this all up and seem smart? When I started, I told you that I'm nervous. And I am. And I know many of you will also be nervous when you walk across the stage. And I've given speeches before here at graduation. Some of them didn't go that well. Heck, one year, I got mixed up, got so discombobulated that I read the same page twice. I know that some of you have gotten mixed up before. Perhaps you didn't take your schooling seriously or didn't care as much as you should have. We all know that this is the graduating class that started with COVID. We all learned about Canvas and studying from home. We all know what got you to Zenith, don't we? I think it was the studying from home. Some of you strive in times of stress. You know, there's one student among us today who I have gotten to know a bit, whom I greatly admire. When I first met Marwan last year, he was so happy. He had a smile on his face that said, I am so happy to be here. I learned a bit about him as the year went on, and I learned a lot from him this year. You see, Marwan and his family were so fortunate to be able to immigrate to the United States from Syria, where less than 1/100% of people immigrate to the United States. Although Marwan attended school in Syria, he had no school records, no transcripts, and nothing to go on, but he was just happy to be here. So I told Marwan, okay, we'll create a schedule for you, and when your records come in, we may need to change some things, but Marwan didn't care, he was just happy. Marwan worked hard. Every day after school, every chance he had, he was here working to earn credits. Marwan earned 11 total credits in his senior year in order to graduate. That's right, 11 full credits. At our senior awards ceremony last week, Marwan received the most awards. I was so proud of him, as I'm sure his classmates are, and I know his parents are. He looked like a rock star. A second student that you may know, Carlos Franco. Many of you know him. He drives that fancy Camaro that he parks way far away from everybody else's car so they don't dent it. Carlos passed all of his classes last school year. He needed no other credits this year, but he showed up every single day to get some help to pass his math test. I don't think he missed a day just to get the extra help in the math class, and Carlos passed that math class on May 14th of this year. Let's give him a big round of applause. Which leads me back to where I started. Not the nervous part. I'm kind of over the nervous part right now. But Marwan and Carlos are shining examples of the triple threat of success. They both became the masters of their own fate, captains of their own souls. They both knew that they could be whatever they wanted to be. They could do whatever they wanted to do if they put forth the effort. And they both understood that there are consequences for their decisions. Both men knew that they had to make the decision to keep working. In my initial meeting with Marwan, he could have just said, you know, this is too much for me, I can't do it. But he didn't. He just smiled and said, okay, I'm glad to be here. Carlos could have given up and thought to himself, this is just not going to happen for me. He could have given up, but he didn't, and today he's a graduate. Just like many of you who have overcome some difficult times in your lives, who overcame the COVID slump, who had choices and decisions to make, you didn't quit, you persevered. You stuck with the program, you became masters of your fate and captains of your soul. Congratulations to all the students in the class of 2024. I have full confidence that you're going to go forward and do great things with your life. Congratulations. Board members, please stand and prepare for the presentation of diplomas. Will the first two rows of graduates please stand and prepare to receive your diplomas.
Riley Demers. Haley Devlin. Urielis Gil Adorno. Johariel González Rodríguez. Cameron Hand. Sarah Hendricks. Alex Ivanov. Kyle Johnson. Mia Kornblum. Jordan Labar. Isla Lido. Valeria Lopez Pulgar. Liana Narain. Justin Negron. Isabella Nieves. Amelia Onken. Peyton Pearl. Jabdiel Perez. Savannah Pfeiffer. Layla Romay. Maritza Santiago. Chelsea Saunders. Matthew Ciobara. Miley Serrano. Gage Simmons. Wellington Sosa. Denise Soto. Hope Sturdivant.
My last name is pronounced Tiras.
Brian Tiras. Emmanuel Valderrama Serrano. Jocelyn Aguilar Lopez. Marwan Alaubi. Kiyomi Alejandro Rivera. Joel Alvarado. Natalie Alvilo. Ahmad Anderson. J.C. Armstrong. Betsaida Arreaga Perez. Richard Bazilmi. Destiny Melendez Marrero. Daniel Brito Ramirez. Carla Bruno Suarez. Elias Jeris Burgos. Taraji Burks. Tiffany Cahuas. Nathaniel Caraballo Bosa. Justin Cartagena Ochoa. Anthony Castelar. Julian Castro. Angelina Cedeño Mondragon. Quetzali Chavez Resendez. Jason Cruz Camacho. Ana Clara de Almeida. Derek Delgado Santos. Eliangie Diaz. Maricel Diaz. Alan Domingo Baltazar. Naka Estenville. Julian Pañeto. Adriana Feliciano. Genesis Ferreras. Nayara Figueroa. Brittany Figueroa Colón. Justin Fontan Cava. Carlos Franco. Ariana Garcia. Sofia Garcia. Michelle Shalem Garcia. Nicole Gomez. Adrian Gonzalez. Gabriela Gonzalez Salinas. Bradyana Gutierrez. Alexander Gutierrez Lizama. Rayleigh Guzman Torres. Logan Hart. Valerie Oritiner. Wagans Genty. India Knight. Brooklyn Knott. Marcel Lapointe. Stephanie Fandino Lavalle.
Miss, can you say Lach Melendez? That's my second last name. I couldn't.
Johan Lach Melendez. Karen Medrano. Dariel Melendez. Kevin Miranda. Matthew Mobley. Joanelis Morales Vargas. Lexi O'Callahan. Jalissa Ortiz. Luna Ortiz Guerrillos. Janaris Ortiz Hernandez. Carla Ortiz Maldonado. Sean Ozuna. Israel Judah Peters. Luis Pimentel. Brent Pinock. Nashay Potter. Scarlett Powers. Sebastian Ramo. Makai Prime. Jenny Resendez Suarez. Gabriel Reyes. William Rivera. Janaya Rivera. Jabdiel Rivera Andunjar. Lisbeth Rivera Hernandez. Daniel Rivera Robles. Whitney St. Cyr. Juan Sanchez. Eric Sanchez Pagan. D'Angelo Santiago. Angeli Santos Marquez. Calissa Suarez. Daniel Tiburcio. Jasenia Torres. Kennesis Toussaint. Leilani Turnbull. Mia Villalta Erasme. Jadier Vasquez Velez. Miguel Vega. Chantel Williams. Luis Alvarez Rosario. Jesus Santos. Maya Ventura.
You got it.
Kaylin Jasonis. Antonio Valdez. Jency Esmuria Altagracia. Felipe Brito. Cianalise Acevedo. Allison Maldonado Hernandez. Azaria Sanchez Pizarro. Gabriel Garcia.
You won't say how many students they have. It's not important. But Chris is now second.
Seniors. Seniors, please rise. School board members, Dr. Shanoff, family and friends, as the principal of Osceola Virtual School, by the power vested in me by the state of Florida and the school board of Osceola County, I certify that these students have met all the requirements set forth to receive their diplomas. Seniors, as this phase in your life is ending, and a new one is beginning. Please signify the transition by moving your tassel from right to left at this time. I now present to you the graduates of the class of 2024.